like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info, your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info, every day of the week, Mondays to Friday, on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
Starting off with the guidance for today. Ashabi leads 55 junior athletes to AFN's African Under-18, Under-20 Championships. And the LA nabs tsunamis with 9.9 kilogram cocaine concealed in condoms. Police arrest 6 suspects terrorizing Anambra community. Other stories of interest this very morning, you have Pomor consuming its consumers. Nigeria's industrial base weaker over poor credit supports from banks. At 95, struggle continues for a better Nigeria, says Adebanjo. World Bank sees 2% output growth in 2023. Finger pointing as Southeast APC fights for Tinubu's slice of bread. Private school operators and the burden of multiple charges. See attacks as sacrifice to rescue Nigeria, Obi-Oje supporters. Lagos residents lament as thugs invade property. Call Lai Mohammed to order, Clark tells Buhari. Same fate executive, National Assembly leadership unconstitutional, Lukman warns. 65-year-old woman nabbed with meth worth 4 million naira in Rivers. UCL cheers to all fans tour begins in Owerri. All right, other stories you want to read about from the Guardian. Let's see. Adesoya turns down trilogy with Pereira, explains celebration after knockout win. Legality of vehicles for feature under state's traffic management laws. All right, well, these are stories you want to read about. They are in the Guardian for today. Pick it off from the Punch newspaper. 6 arrested for stripping Ekiti lady, posting video online. Interim government controversy shakes polity, deepens APC opposition rift. With regards to Easter, Lagos FCT residents celebrate, grateful for surviving cash crunch. Nigerian unemployment rate to hit 41% in 2023, according to KPMG. APC kicks as northern senators insist on Senate presidency. UK restriction can't stop doctors' migration, says NMA NAD. Suspects in custody over Instagram cloth vendor's death. Crypto losers fall to 452 million US dollars, according to a report. Experts kick as 40 presidential panels go up 20 billion naira. Lai Mohammed should be sanctioned for fake news, says Clark. Other stories of interest. Mob kills Akure driver for crushing 2. Parents escape lynching. Lagos Ogun border communities cry out over flooding. Ogunfama in trouble for shunning Hunters Association. Man stabs 23-year-old debtor to death in Lagos. Lagos bartender kills colleague during fight over POS transaction. Rivers NDLEA arrests 23 drug suspects in 1 month. Buhari should suspend fuel subsidy remover and declare marketers. Imports from Russia hit 39 billion naira despite war, according to reports. 16 Ogo PDP assembly candidates drag APC INEC to tribunal. Akpabio has no plans to quit Senate presidency race, says ex-commissioner. Kogi West deserves to produce next governor, says Falike. I wanted to leave Nigeria 2 years ago. King Igbe, FCT senator-elect, speaks about this. Moving on to this day for today. With 50 days to go, Buhari defends choice of service chiefs. Obi mission to rescue Nigeria will come to fruition. Tinubu Obi eulogizes Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo at 95. Other stories: IMF, World Bank urge Nigeria to provide targeted financing to SMEs. MPC urges trainees in Bauchi to be committed to the 2023 population census. Of interest as well this very morning, Ijo Youth strengthened showdown with SPDC over alleged violation of Nigerian content policy. Keeping up, APC in Katsina State enduring assaults in treachery. 10 aspirants at daggers drawn over National Assembly speakership seat. As post-election rocks parties. All right, I think these are some of the big stories you want to read up more about. They do appear in this day as well. Now to Daily Trust. Sickness took 8 months from Buhari's administration, says Adeshino. Dati and I stand with you. Obi writes obedience amid backlash. Why some persons prefer made in Nigerian goods? Can Taco speak over offensive Easter advert? Brain drain. UK bars active recruitment of health workers from Nigeria. Auto crashes claim 385 lives in 3 months. Easter. Clerics must stop desecrating pulpits with partisanship and hate speech. That's according to Sultan now. APC in Katsina State enduring assault and treachery. That also makes its round in Daily Trust. The embarrassing act by uniformed personnel at airports. That doctor's bill. Other stories still with the likes of this day. AMCON appeals ruling stopping transfer of Aricare assets. Why politicians should stop dividing Nigeria along ethnic and religious lines, says Obaseki. Gombe APC suspends senator, reps, member over anti-party activities. Presidential aspirant backs Northwest for Senate presidency. Our $22 million Calabar Channel dredging and ATS contracts cost my job. Adisa Bala Usman. World Bank to advocate debt restructuring for developing countries. Labour Party crisis. State chairman demand emergency NEC meeting. All right, those are stories from Daily Trust. Down to Daily Post. Buhari's 8-month sickness a setback, says Femi Adesina. Lai Mohammed should be prosecuted for comments against Peter Obi, says Edwin Clark. Bandits demand 1.7 million naira ransom for 85 people kidnapped last Friday in Zamfara. Assailants kill policeman, injure 3 colleagues in Lagos. We are aware of your sufferings, loss of rights and privileges. Peter Obi writes obedience. Borrowing to fund fuel subsidy removal abnormal. Opinions colored by politics. Femi Adesina replies Bishop Kuka on Buhari's comments. Appointment of service chiefs not based on federal character, presidency. Benue Deputy Governor-elect Sam Ode meets Ochoa Doma over herdsmen's killings. Fuel subsidy remover antidotes to Nigeria's 44 trillion naira debt burden. We are not responsible for monitoring social media, NCC. 2023 elections. Forum of APC ex-chairman hails Buhari Tinubu takes stand on upcoming Cuba polls. Ogun Tribunal must not be compromised. PDP, APC trade words. Senate presidency, APC chieftain Garba suggested who should lead the 10th Assembly. Bauchi APC group condemns suspension of ex-official members. Rivers lingering protests, evidence of sociological and institutional failures. That's according to APC chieftain now. Bayelsa Gubernor adopt Leon as our party governorship candidate. Stakeholders to APC. Match officials suspended after Liverpool's 2-2 draw with Arsenal. All right, well, these are stories you want to read up more about as it appears in Daily Post as well. Police order immediate arrest of officers flogging man with stick in viral video. I don't know if many of you saw that video. He flogged him, he slapped him twice, thereabout. Terrible looking video. And it makes me wonder, is NSAS really gone or is going? Or what? No. Say it's the new one is SWAT, right? Where is SWAT? No, I don't mean SWAT doing it now, but where is SWAT now? And they're still operating as SARS. And it looks like this brutality is not just ending. It's really, really a source of concern. All right, stay with me. Do remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers. And we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
It's time to take your calls. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info. Please, we ask of you to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. As you call in on the show. Now, we plead with you to keep your emotions in check as you also share, considering the fact that millions of people are listening to you this very morning. Thanks for doing just that. All right, let's take your calls.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
The numbers to call remain 0700-951-0000. Okay, that's 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on 08095-974869. That's 08095-974869. And on WhatsApp is 0809 99. That's a 999, by the way. 30137. On Twitter, it's at Nigeria Info ABJ. Send your tweets. Let me read what you're tweeting about. And on Instagram, at Nigeria Info FM Abuja. Yes, we're live on Facebook. If you're asking at Nigeria Info Abuja, similar experience you will get on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Check us out right now. Leave your comments. I'd like to read what you're writing. In fact, I've been taking our time to read more from both Facebook and YouTube this very morning, combining your active comments as people start to call in as well. All right, let's take those calls.
Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
Thanks for joining in and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good morning to you.
How was your night?
Very well. Thanks for asking.
I was a loved one.
Everybody's doing great.
God bless you and God bless Nigeria.
Amen.
Man Aruna called from Kuba Federal Housing.
Good to have you on.
Appointment of the South Chief is not the capital's rule by the presidency. It's a thing. If there's no justice in any administration, they can't succeed. It's in 2015 where they appointed the South Chiefs. Majority of the South Chiefs are from North. And they leave the South East without any position. That's why they didn't achieve anything. And that's why
well, hold on for a moment. Not without any position. Some were appointed. It's just maybe not as many as one would have said following federal character. Not any position.
2015. No Southeast.
No, that's not true, sir. That's not true, sir.
Hello?
That is not true, sir. Just because a position is not popular doesn't mean that there were no appointments from Southeast. You're saying none. You're saying none. And I understand that there was maybe not enough, but you can't say none because some positions that were even appointed were not popular and were not having that clamor as people wanted, okay? So none is not right, sir. Some.
Okay.
None is not right.
Majority of the appointment of security agencies are from North.
I agree with you on that. That's better.
They are killing us every day. Let us tell ourselves true. If there's no justice in any common, there's no peace. That is why in 2015, people have been dying and without sorry. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. I think he has run out of steam on what to say. Good morning to you.
Yes, Doctor. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Obasanjo from Amadu, Niger State.
Okay, good to have you on. Let's talk.
80-something million, 89 million for ransom in Zamfara State. Doctor, I guess the governor of Zamfara defected to APCY because he said the APC has a good policies. What is happening in Zamfara is happening in Niger. Dr. Femi, my community, as I'm talking to you, they're still in captivity, looking for 200 million. 200 million. In that camp, a prominent people has been killed. They set 3 women free to come and tell the community. Without that ransom, more than 100 and something people would die in that captivity. They will kill them. They kill 5 in their presence. Doctor, I don't know which of the part of the government that we are. We pray for a betterment Nigerian. We have been begging, we have been talking, we have been shouting, but up to date, our shouting has not, as if people are not talking. If people are not talking, if people are not in that community, if people are not in the state, if people are not in the federal, I, Obasanjo, talking to Dr. Femi day in, day out, talking about the insecurity in the zone, which the senator representing Zone B is clamoring for what? For a Senate president. It seems local government.
All right,
where we have a minister, but up to date, we have not heard from the Minister of State to the Foreign Affairs, a person of Zubairu Dada. We have not, since Buhari appointed him, I am telling you, Femi D, it's our elder statesman. We knew him. I knew him very well. But, Doctor, what is happening in Paikoro local government?
Okay, Omale, thank you so much. Let me take on the next set of calls, okay? Thank you. All right, interesting point of view. By the way, President Muhammadu Buhari is due to go to Saudi Arabia later today, if not this morning. He will be going for the Lesser Hajj to Umrah. He will be there till the 19th of April. That's about a week. He will be going alongside with Garba Shehu, his senior special assistant on media. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Are you connected? Good morning.
Happy Easter in arrears.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Good morning to everybody.
Yes.
Mr. Femi, my name is Biama Abila.
Okay. Good to have you on.
Yes. Police brutality, Femi, I want to ask, is it part of their schedule? Beating and flogging people, is it part of police schedule? Police is meant to keep calm whenever there is crisis, whenever there is riot, but it is the other way around. What is our country turning into? Because you wear uniform, and that is why you see by the time they are carrying out such acts, people will not begin to retaliate because somebody may let go, somebody may not let go, Mr. Femidi. So I still want to ask, is it part of their schedule? Police brutality, is it part of their schedule? Good morning, Mr. Femidi. May God bless Nigeria.
Brilliant question. Police brutality. Are we back at it? That's the addition I would add to it. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Femi.
Yes, good morning. Good to have you on.
Yeah, my name is Jamilu, calling from Utako.
All right, then. Welcome, sir.
You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Honestly, I watched the video of police brutality online. Honestly, I feel bad about it. Because, you see, you're in a situation whereby you have that man that the police beat, he's a very gentleman. Look at his reaction. So we know they are a good police, but those bad ones among them, honestly, that man has to be punished. Because we know that the current IG of police doesn't tolerate such an act. They will make sure that he deals with that police to be a lesson for others. Because in a situation whereby you have uniform and gun, that does not give you right to deal with people the way you want. You are just your duty to protect and guide people, property, and life. So why are you abusing them? Police is our friend. So honestly, we feel bad about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I'm still asking, where is SWAT? Not Junior, not SWAT Kata. Good morning to you.
Hello, Doctor. Good morning. How are you?
Very well, welcome. We have about a minute plus.
My name is Mamizik, reporting from Buhari.
Okay, welcome, madam.
Don't be laughing issue. Let me start from where the last caller started from. Police brutality. Nobody sent them to do what they are doing. It's overzealous people. We have them everywhere. Everywhere. You leave what you are supposed, you leave the substance and start chasing nothing. They're just giving police bad name. Haven't performed marvelously well during the last election. Even though a lot of people say the election is not free and fair, but they tried their best. Nobody asked them to do that. So the message this morning is, anywhere you are working, no overdo. I'm gonna go stand for you. It's paining me. The guy on white that they were beating as if he's not a human being. I will not even compare him with animals because you are not supposed to maltreat animals, a human being. I beg you, take it easy. If you are doing kabu, take it easy. If your guys say go and fight, don't go and fight. There are different ways to tackle the issue. The case of our sister in Lagos that was alleged to have killed Osifu. Nobody beat her. They allowed her to operate. And even the police were saying that it's part of human rights. Then the one that, no allegation like that, you start beating the person. One was reported in Abuja, one in Port Harcourt. What is all this one? This is the one we have seen. The ones we have not seen, even plenty past the ones where we not see.
Okay. All right, Mom.
The report, we talked to the authority. Truly, the authority said they are investigating. They are going to do the needful.
Okay.
My message is actually to each and make her they go.
Yes, sir. I've got to take commercials, okay?
All right. Yes.
Thank you, madam. All right. Biyama Chang Gabila says, good morning, FMD, and morning to all Nigerian family. Kudos to Nigerian police for arresting 3 suspects terrorizing the community. I'm listening from Benue. Uchida Caleb says, good morning. Ogunlade Taiwo Johnson in Dubai also says, good morning. Also, Francis is watching from Enugu State. He says he's quite optimistic and confident that Nigeria will be better again. Ola Mike Ajay says, good morning, Femi team. All right, I'll read up more messages after the break. Stay with us.
New show.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria